G'day guys, as a marine teacher it's our job to teach students how to attain their recreational boat licence in a school setting. Recreational boating is a fantastic activity which can be enjoyed in groups or even by yourself, anytime weather conditions are great for boating. However, maritime safety rules must be followed at all times. This video will give you a few tips and tricks when operating a recreational boat. Safety on the water is essential and must be the number one consideration for all boaters. Starboard lateral marker. These indicate the safe channel when you're going up these channels, so you need to know which side they've got to be on. So when we're heading out to the sea, the starboard lateral marker, the green one, has to be on the port side of your boat, on the red side of your boat. You see the little red light there? So heading out to sea, which we're doing now, red light, it's a green buoy. When we're coming up the channel, it's the opposite. What we have over here on the other side, very shallow sandbanks. You go over there, your boat's going to bottom out and stop, alright, which is really bad because you're not wearing a seatbelt. So it's very important that you know this is one of the most essential things to know about boating is navigation. And as I said, starboard lateral marker, in the distance you see the red one's a port lateral marker.
See, this is a dredge operating here, it's a working vessel, and the diamonds mean that this is the side that we pass on. So the diamonds are the side that we pass on, the circles are the side that we do not pass on. We've got a 6 knot no wash sign, which means that these boats here, when they enter this zone, have to slow down to 6 knots, which they're doing. Six knots, walking speed, no wash. Well done, guys.
There's plenty of boats. The last thing you want is some wench coming by, going really fast, and having your boat banging up against the jetty. So what the government has done is they made a rule that said you must slow down to 6 knots, that's walking speed with no wash, when in the vicinity of getting your boat. That includes any boats that are ended up in the channel as well. So whenever you see these signs, if we see them, you're going fast, you'll get flying. Okay, 6 knots, no wash. Here we have another marker. The distinguishing features we're looking at is you've got the 2 cones pointing together. That's one distinguishing feature. The second thing is you've got yellow, black, and then yellow on the bottom. Okay, so this particular marker is another indication. It's a cardinal marker. You guys need to tell us which cardinal marker is this and which is the safe side to pass it. This bridge over here, you'll see there's a red and green marker. Now, the boys are coming through at the moment, and those red and green markers once again indicate where the safe water is. That's where you need to go through. Over above the bridge, you'll see that 6 knot sign. That's actually for boats or vessels that are over 8 meters in length. Because these vessels are only a few meters length, we're all good to go at 40 knots if we can. Alright, what you see here is vessels rafting up. When you're rafting up, it's really important that you come in nice and slow. Only come in at the speed that you're prepared to hit the other vessel, which is not fast at all. And when you do come in, I've got a hold of Porsche's boat, Porsche's got a hold of my boat, and now you're going to see Gary coming in a little hot, but he's going to raft up as a third boat. You can have 5 boats all rafted up together. We can change, we can swap people in and out of different boats, have a chat. As you see, Gary come in nice and slow there as well. Oh, Mr. Watterson, sorry. So Mr. Watterson's come in, third boat, we're all rafted up together, 3 boats, nice and safe. We can actually, if Mr. Porsche's boat was broken down, we could get him to the shore really safely.
Gary. So as you can see here, Mr. McMahon is telling Mr. Watterson to go straight, and Mr. Watterson's following. And these guys are going to do some skill work here where they're actually coming around and following Mr. McMahon. Now we're going to do some skill work. He's going to come around us. Watterson is following the lead boat. As you can see, there's a nice figure of 8 there, which is some skill work. Mr. Watterson's doing his best to keep up. Boat handling requires formal training and practice. Remember that skill work in high and low speed circles, 3-point turns and crossing washes safely increases your confidence and makes boating better.
Here's a special marker. Special markers indicate a whole bunch of different things. So the general rule is you need to look at your charts and have a read of what it is. It can be submerged pipes, it can be a whole range of things. In this instance, what you see is we have 3 channels all intersecting together. So I generally remember, and on the Gold Coast, most of them, so on the Gold Coast it's generally the same. It's indicating 2 channels are crossing over, so you need to be aware where the boat's coming from. But as you can see in this one, it also indicates 6 knots only, but that's a special mark. So look out for them, check your charts, and it'll tell you what they're for. And here's a port lateral marker. And here's a port lateral marker. Port lateral markers are indicating when you're heading out to sea that you want to have your starboard side of your vessel, which is the green side, close to that. If you look the marker heading out, as long as you hug them and you see red to red to red, you'll be fine. You're on the right side of the channel and you shouldn't have any issues with other boats.
Gary! I think Gary has had enough boating for one day and is making a run for home. All over the ocean, in inland waterways, people are boating for pleasure and taking their family and friends with them on their journey. We as marine teachers encourage you all to join us in this pleasurable and extremely rewarding pastime. We'll see you on the water.